Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I mentioned in my last video that I got my Kylie Kylighters, and so as promised, I'm here today with my first impression because I have never tried it on my face, and also review, and I'll let you know my thoughts. Some people don't like it because I call my videos reviews when they're first impressions, but it really is a review because I have such a widespread knowledge and background on other highlighters, so I really can compare things first impression wise. It's still a review in my head, so hopefully that makes sense to you guys, and hopefully when I do try these, I will have an idea for you whether or not I like them, whether or not I think that they're worth it, or you guys should buy them, and all of that. Quickly, I do want to mention, and I know a lot of people hate it when I make little disclaimers, but I want to mention this. As my channel stands right now with Kylie Cosmetics, there are actually more positive reviews on my channel than negative. So when people come for me telling me that all I do is bash Kylie Cosmetics and that if I hate her products so much, why do I keep buying them, etc. There are so many reasons. One being, it's my job to review products. YouTube is my job, you guys, and I do this because you guys want to see it. Two, again, most of my reviews are positive, so there are a lot of lip kits that I like from her. The burgundy palette I like from her, so before you think that, maybe you should watch more videos on my channel, just saying. But I don't know how I'm going to feel about this right now as I'm filming the intro, so who knows? It could go either way. That's all I need to say about that, I think. Also, I opened this box of Kylie Cosmetics over on my Snapchat first, which is what I always do, but I opened it over there to make sure that these Kylighters were full, because there are some people who have received their Kylighters and the actual pan of the highlighter was not in the box. Luckily, both of mine that I ordered did have the highlighter inside, so this video is not going to be an empty Kylie Cosmetics product, thankfully. But I ordered two colors, French Vanilla and Salted Caramel, and I tried to get the shade Cotton Candy Cream, and it sold out of my cart as I was purchasing. So as usual, it's not easy buying Kylie Cosmetics, so that is a negative point for me, at least. I don't like how difficult it is, but if I like these, I'll probably purchase the Cotton Candy Cream color. I did watch a couple reviews on these highlighters. Sanders Kennedy had a review, and also Jeffree Star, and neither of them, from the gist of their reviews, really liked these. So I'm kind of curious to see how they end up working for me, because I do have to say, both of those people are educated on highlighters, but if you could see my highlighter drawer right now, I think I have a pretty wide knowledge of like every single highlighter on the market for the past 2 years. So hopefully I will have, oh god, I don't know, hopefully I will have better luck is what I'm trying to say. So in the box I did get the card from Kylie, and as always, recently it says thank you for purchasing my lip kit, either when I get an eyeshadow or a highlighter. So I think she needs to update her little cards just to make it a little bit more put together. You can tell that these releases are very rushed, and there are some problems among some people getting boxes that were repackaged, etc. So it's just, it seems like they're a little bit too rushed. Like, take your time, perfect the product, perfect the packaging, and then put it out. That's just my opinion, because there are a lot of inconsistencies. But I did get lucky, but I wanted to let you guys know of that because a lot of people didn't get lucky, and they had either empty highlighters or they had stickers over their packaging and just weird stuff like that. So here are the two unicartons that my Kylighters came in. I do not have any of the stickers on my labels. So I have Salted Caramel, which is a more darker bronze. I think it's very good for medium skin. And then I got French Vanilla, which is more of a light champagne color for my skin tone right now, but also when I'm a little bit more pale. Something I will mention is that I have been self-tanning, so if my face doesn't match my body, there are many reasons for that, because my foundation matches my self-tan, then my self-tan fades, and let's just say I am 100% ready for summer and for sunlight, because I have no sunlight in New York. So the first highlighter I'm going to talk about is French Vanilla. I'm going to pop this out of the packaging. By the way, these are $22. You get free shipping in the US with $40 purchases, so I did get free shipping. and my shipping took forever this time. I actually got an email saying, "We didn't forget about you," which I thought that they did forget about me because my package took over, I want to say 7 days to ship. So the second release came out before I even got my highlighters. So it was a little bit annoying because I didn't want to purchase the Cotton Candy Cream shade without receiving these and knowing how they are. So I missed that release and I'll have to wait for the next one. So if you guys follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, you have already seen how these look. So they come in the cardboard packaging and you flip it open, and they do have a mirror inside and a pretty decent sized highlighter. I'm not mad at the size of the highlighter, but the cardboard packaging is very, very cheap. Some people do have air bubbles. My sticker has an air bubble in it and it's on there a little bit crooked. I feel like I said, this is a very rushed product. And I do know of companies like Anastasia Beverly Hills that would never let something like that slip. But I'm not here to bash the packaging. I'm here to talk about the product. So we are going to talk about the product, but I do want to give you guys a full review, and that's another thing. I get a lot of comments about how I ramble on, and that is because I'm trying to get all of my points across to you guys so that you can make an educated decision for yourself. That's the kind of review that I like to watch, so that's what I produce. So here is the Salted Caramel shade, same thing, cardboard packaging with a mirror. And then this one is a bit darker. I really like the look of this shade. I'm hoping that this works out on me today because I am going to wear my makeup to work today, so I want something obviously to look good. And lately I have been going with the highlighting trend. No matter what I've been doing, I've been wearing highlighter, very minimum eye makeup, and a nude lip, which is usually what I do every single day. So I did swatch both of these in my previous video, which was a huge makeup haul if you guys want to check it out. And I did swatch them on Snapchat, but I'm going to swatch them right now in case you haven't seen. So something I noticed from my initial swatches is that it takes a while to build this up on your finger. That is one little swipe, and up close this is very sheer. With my lighting it is very reflective and I think you guys can see it pretty good, but up close you can see right through this highlight to my hand. So here is a heavy swatch of the French Vanilla highlighter on my finger, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch this on the back of my splotchy little hand for you guys. Okay, so there is French Vanilla. As you can see, it shears out towards the bottom, but it is nice and reflective with a finger swatch. But I will say that the swatches that I've been getting with these highlighters are nothing compared to the ones that I've seen on Kylie's Snapchat. Those are very, very pigmented. I'm not sure if they're done wet. I do have Fix Plus with me today. In case these don't work dry on their own, I am going to try them with Fix Plus. But let's go ahead and swatch Salted Caramel on my finger now. I'm going to use my ring finger for this one. And again, you just kind of have to dig. This one might have a little bit more pigment than French Vanilla. It's a little bit softer. I like the look of this color a lot, so I might be a little bit biased towards it because I feel like this one might suit me a little bit more. But there it is on my ring finger. And I'm going to swatch it right next to French Vanilla. And they're both pretty pigmented, but they are more on the sheer side than highlights that I'm used to. Okay, so I am going to highlight with these on my face today. I have two of my favorite highlighting brushes here to share with you guys. There is the Morphe R31, which is a very dense brush. I will use this with highlighters that I find difficult to pick up, so I have it on deck. But I am going to start with my favorite highlighting brush. This one diffuses highlight really nicely. It makes it blend out nice and is perfect for a highlighter that picks up well, if that makes sense. So Champagne Pop, all my favorite highlighters, they pick up very nicely with this brush. This is the Morphe R36. So both of these are out of the Morphe Rose Gold brush collection. So I will leave these down below in case you guys are wondering, because you ask me about my favorite highlight brushes all the time. These are two of my top favorites because, as you guys may know if you've been watching me, I like white-haired brushes. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Morphe R36 and Salted Caramel because I really enjoyed this shade, just the look of it on my hand. So I'm going to try this one on my face first, and this is the first time trying a highlighter on my face. So I'm going to start with this cheekbone. This is my favorite cheekbone to highlight, and I have a huge pimp over here, so we don't need to emphasize that today. So I'm going to go ahead and dip into here. I can't really tell by looking at my brush, I'm not going to tap off the excess because from the videos that I've seen, they're quite sheer. If it's not sheer on me, we're about to have an interesting experience with a lot of highlighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit my cheekbone with this Salted Caramel shade. I have no highlight on my face right now. I am naturally a dewy creature, so that's what you see is just my skin. You guys, I feel really bad because 2 of my friends reviewed these and they didn't like them. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but that went on very smooth. And my first thought that popped right into my head, I'm gonna share it with you guys, is that there might be inconsistencies among these and they might have gotten bad ones. Because damn, that's with no Fix Plus, you guys. And I'm gonna top that with French Vanilla and see what happens also. But Salted Caramel was a favorite of Sanders, I think. It was better than the others. Okay, so I am gonna even up the other side. I want you guys to keep in mind, this is the R36 from Morphe, my favorite highlighting brush. It's white-haired, so it's very good for blending. I am dipping in here, and I am not tapping anything off because I heard that they're sheer, so I know what's up. I might be lucky because I've seen those videos, so maybe I'm just applying them correctly. Yeah, you guys, these are applying well on me. I can't even lie. So I'm going to set Salted Caramel to the side. I'm gonna pick up my French Vanilla and let's top my cheekbone with this. And let's see what a dense brush will do. So this is the Morphe R31, the more dense but still white-haired brush. I'm going to dig in here. Now, I can't really tell if this one is picking up, but I'm going to hit this little C shape right here, which usually emphasizes highlight when you put a lighter highlight on top. So right there. Yeah, you guys, this is blinding. Like, I don't have to tell you that because you can see it. Like, this is too much highlight. I'm gonna have to tone this down if I want to go to work with this. All right, I can pretty much attest to the fact that these are blinding. At least mine. Maybe people got bad ones. I'm sure with the inconsistencies that people may have got bad ones. This is too much highlight going on. So I am gonna say I'm not a huge fan of the French Vanilla color because I feel like it's very yellow on me. So I'm just taking this softer brush and kind of blending that out a little bit because it's looking harsh. And then I'm gonna take Salted Caramel on my fingertip. I'm gonna put it on my tip of my nose. And my Cupid's bow, just a little. I much prefer this color. I definitely recommend Salted Caramel. I'm not a huge fan of this one. But you know what? I might buy the Cotton Candy Cream because I'm actually happy. I don't think that I need to apply Fix Plus or anything to enhance this highlight, you guys. I'm really shook because these swatched very sheer on my fingers, and then with my brush on my face, this is intense. And a lot of people don't like these, and I trust everyone. I trust the reviews that I've seen on these, so I really do think it might be hit or miss, you guys. You might get one that doesn't perform because from the descriptions of the reviews that I've seen, a lot of them are coming off more sheer, and it might just have to do maybe with your skin tone, maybe deeper skin and fair skin. Maybe they don't work as well as a medium skin tone such as myself. So that's something to keep in mind. So yeah, I have to say this is very strange because I was expecting not to like these from the reviews that I've seen, but I do like them. And for $22, I do feel that they are quite pricey. Same with everything Kylie, you are paying for the name. I'm not a huge fan of the packaging. I feel like it's very cheap packaging, but the product itself is what I was here to talk about and test out. And so far, I am really happy with Salted Caramel. I think it's beautiful, but they both did have pigment and they both applied nicely. So I can't even front, you guys. They were good. So I hope that this video helps you guys. I hope my first impression is helpful. I do feel like it's very beautiful. I will have to take some time and think of some comparisons. And if I have any dupes in my collection, I'll let you guys know because $22 is pretty pricey for a highlight. If this video was helpful, if you guys liked it, then please give me a thumbs up. If you guys have a favorite Kylighter shade, if you think that I would like another shade, then let me know what you think and I will pick it up. If you guys want to see any other reviews, let me know. And if I pick up more of them, if you want to see me try those shades, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that your Kylighters worked out for you if you guys did pick them up. Just start a discussion down below what you think of yours, what you think of how these look. Let me know. I love talking to you guys. I will talk to you guys down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I put out new videos every single week. And hit that little bell if you guys want to be notified of my new uploads. And hopefully I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.